Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I'm here with my review of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, Season 5, Episode 3, First Dates and Second Thoughts. Let's get ready. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up. Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hello, everybody, and I am back, and this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, and my members, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, I would rate this episode a C. I think that we are still getting into these people. And so, it's, it just ain't hitting where it need to be hitting yet. But anyway, let me know down in the comment section what you would rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance. Yeah. Let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we shall. So I'm going to be using my little handy dandy notebook, right? Because some of these couples, I still don't remember all of their names. All right. So we're going to get into it. So the first couple that I want to talk about is Kim and Usman. So Usman, Kim is over in Tanzania because Usman or whatever you want to call him, Soldier Boy, is filming a video for a girl that he is no longer dating by the name of Zara. According to Usman, she did not want to stay in the relationship with him because of all his fans and all of that, and him not being willing to, let those relationships go. So I don't blame her. Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Okay. Thank you so much, Lillian Lopez, for the membership. Welcome to the family. Unfortunately, I am on my phone, and so I will not be hitting any more buttons, honey, because the first time it was disastrous, honey. I lost my whole self on the screen. But welcome to the family. So she's over there in Tanzania. She decided to get there earlier than he did, and she got the honeymoon suite. This lady is determined that she is going to become the next baby goat Lisa. And I don't have no understanding about these grown ass over 50-year-old groupies, which is what I see her as. And so, she is starstruck and all that kind of stuff. She has made a decision to go over there and be with him. He has already told her that she is not his girlfriend. Okay, this is a fans only trip for her, but she is determined that she's going to sleep with him. And when she sleeps with him, she's got that knockout, drag out stuff, and it's going to cause him to fall in love with her and only want to be with her. She is delusional. Let me tell you, honey, if you got it, if your stuff can make it clap, you know how to make it clap. Somebody else know how to make it clap, sing, and sing in harmony, boo. Okay. It's just, it's crazy. So anyway, she has gotten over there. She's in a honeymoon suite. It's all romantic and all of that kind of stuff inside of the room. And she is waiting for Soldier Boy to arrive the next day. Soldier Boy and his two buddies, his manager and his friend, come into the airport, and Soldier Boy is like, I want to go and meet her first, and then you all come afterwards. And I'm just like, I ain't no way in the world I be riding behind somebody like this. It's just not in the cards for Auntie to be that involved in somebody else's career like that, where I'm just, riding around and doing what? Stay back here? Okay. So anyway, he tells them to wait. She is standing out there with a cotton freaking Usman shirt on, a Soldier Boy shirt. And I'm like, boo, you coming off like a fan. If you're a girlfriend, you will be in your sexy clothes and all that kind of stuff. You have on a cute little summer dress with some cute little sandals on, and have your face all made up, and just, just doing the most, right? You just do the most. And so she's not. She's got on her Soldier Boy shirt, and she's got flowers for him. Again, fan status. Okay. Why is she such a fan? And I'm just like, for real? Thank you so much, Marissa Travis, for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. Y'all, please welcome her, especially if you are already a member. Please welcome her. I see the super chats that are out there. My moderators are so gracious, and they will thank you for. I'm sorry, I'm on my phone, and if I push a button, bitch, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, this is my second time doing this today, and I'm just so afraid to touch anything. Okay, please count it against my fingers and my lack of education of technology, and not of my heart. Love you so much. Thank you so much for giving and for your comment. So I'm just like, okay, she's absolutely a fan. Now, Soldier Boy had a friend has said that she was a super fan. He told them, don't say anything like that to her. She's not a super fan. Hell if she not. Okay, so anyway, she's standing out there. She's got flowers. She's sweating profusely. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm getting ready to meet him. He comes out, Kimberly. I'm sitting up there thinking to myself, he gonna remember her name. When he did that, it was almost like he was trying to think in his mind, like, what is her real name, right? Instead of super fan, he was just like, Kimberly. Yeah, that's her name, Kimberly. So anyway, I was like, okay, he sees her as well as a fan. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, okay? Let's get these thumbs up on these videos, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Mwah! So she runs over to him. They embrace one another. And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe it's you. Oh my God, I can't believe it's you. It's you, Soldier Boy. Blah, 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 blah. Fanning out. Fanning out. And of course, this is him meeting a super fan for the first time. I'm going to keep calling her a super fan because that's her status. She doesn't have a girlfriend status with him at all. She is exactly what the friends has called her. She asked Soldier Boy, does she look the same? And he was like, yeah, she looks the same. Whoopty whoop, right? Hold on, y'all. Okay. So she meets him and everything, and they do their little, I was like, girl, ain't no way in hell I will find myself over in another country meeting Soldier Boy. Like, he's not a celeb to me. This woman is 50 years old, fanning over a mofo that didn't know how to treat his first wife. Now, mind you, baby goat Lisa was a piece of trash, but so was Soldier Boy. And this mofo is an up and coming celebrity, and she done flew her ass, pay extra money for a cotton freaking suite, honeymoon suite with swans on the bed. They look like she on some freaking Caribbean cruise. Bitch, no. So anyway, Soldier Boy says that, she looks like herself and she looks better than, on the Skype. And I think I understood that because I've met people, and when they meet me in person, I don't look like they think, right? It's nothing like meeting somebody in person. Because you get the whole aura of the person, right? And so I do understand that, on the video and all of that kind of stuff, you really do look different. You look different in pictures, all of that kind of stuff. So anyway, the four of them get, the friends come over, I don't know if he threw up a red flare or whatever, but the friends finally come out and they meet her, and the dude calls her a super fan anyway. And so Usman tells him, don't call her that, and so he's like, well, what is she? So they get in the car, and they start asking her about her status and her relationship with Usman. And she said that she don't really know what she was, and then they find out that Usman did invite her, where he had told them that she invited herself. I think it probably was both. I think it was probably both. She invited herself, and therefore he invited her. So anyway, she's in the van and everything, and of course his friends are always controversial, but he cuts them off and tell him he ain't got time for that bull crap. And so she is like honored, because she feels like Usman really does care for her, because he cut his friends off for her. And so she's really gloating and everything. They get back to the hotel, he goes in, they sign in at the front desk, and she's fanning. And he's not treating her like a relationship. He's not treating her like a girlfriend. I think that he has made a decision that he's not going to do that he's going to keep some kind of distance from her, so this crazy woman doesn't think that, this is my man, and that there's any opportunity for us to be together. I think he's playing it very smart this time. Okay. With this one. And so anyway, after they do that, they go into the room. Usman goes into the room, and she's standing outside the door, and he tells her that she can come on in. And so she goes into the room and everything, and then she tells him, I want you to come up to my room later on. You go head on to get refreshed and come up to my room, because I have some gifts that I want to give you. And when she mentioned the gifts, she had already told him that she brought gifts, because the way she said it was like, remember I told you about the gifts? I want you to come and get it. So he says, where's your room? She says, suite 124. So Usman changes his clothes. She changes hers, and she's got another Usman shirt on. And I'm saying, Kim, how you going to be the fucking girlfriend when you the fucking fan? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to keep saying it. Where is your sexy attire? Where is the attire that makes you the woman that you want him to be interested in? Bitch, where is that? Why are you walking around with shirts on? You're not at an Usman concert. I don't understand. How many of those bitches did she pack in the bag? How many Usman shirts does she have in the bag? I'm confused at it. So anyway, he comes in, he sees that the room is, all romantic, and it's got rose petals and fake flowers and all of that kind of stuff around. And he's like, oh, okay, this is really set up romantic. And, and she's like, well, I decided to get the honeymoon suite because, I felt like I was fanning out, and I was going to buy the best tickets that I can buy the best tickets that the box office has. And I'm going to upgrade my hotel and all of that in hopes that you can be here. She tells him what side of the bed is his and all of that kind of stuff. And he's fucking turned off by it. And so, she's not picking it up. She says, if you believe something, you'll receive something. And I'm like, okay, bitch, let's see what you receive out of this. So then anyway, so she sits down on the bed and everything, and Usman, was sitting on the at the desk in a chair by himself. He didn't even sit beside her ass. Like, he is totally not into her. Oh my God, it's sad as fuck because she's 50. So anyway, she says, open up the gift. So she has a towel over the gift. She didn't even wrap them. I'm just thinking to myself, this girl has little to no class. Kim, if you out here, boo, you need to step your game up, honey, because I'm telling you, you feeling on every hand. You don't know how to swipe no man up, boo boo. You got to come with the good showing. They ain't got to be all hanging out and everything, but you just gotta come and make it just, you gotta be attractive. And you considering, our age, we gotta do a little bit more than the young girls gotta do. Step your game up, boo. You sitting up there looking like a fan at a concert where you'd have brought your grandkids. I can't, I could not do it. Okay. So he takes the thing off and he sees that she has brought him a cotton freaking MacBook Pro. Bitch, that costs thousands of dollars. And I'm sure she's got all the damn different, bitch. He grabs it. He's hugging on it. He pops it out the box. And he is elated. He said, oh my God, I can't believe you brought me this. She was like, you told me that yours broke. Bitch, I don't care if it's broke. I don't care if he lost it. I don't care if it was stolen. I'm not buying no man no damn MacBook Pro. That is not my husband. And even then, it's coming out the joint bank account. What the hell? Then, he's all gracious. And she said, look at your other group in the gift. And it's a PlayStation 5. Bitch, I wonder how many days she camped outside of the Best Buy to get that money. How many days did she spend getting that? That sucker was so hard to find. Some people still don't have it. And then he tongued it down. Like when he grabs the cotton freaking thing, he was... I said the bitches making love. Who's making love to your PS5? This mofo sat up there and made love to this PlayStation 5. And she said, I wish that he was giving me all of those kisses and hugs and licks. You dummy. You dummy. You trying to buy the D? Honey, how many women have we already seen try to buy the D? How about you go back to Molly's episode? You can't buy the D if the D don't want to be brought. The D will go on rent. It'll rent. You know what I'm saying? You can rent it. That's about all you're gonna get. You probably gonna maybe you'll get to feel it, maybe you'll smell it. But boo, you the stuff that you doing, that's rent-a-center. Bitch, that's not getting the D on a permanent basis. It's rent-a-center. Honey, after the plan is over, if you continue to make all your damn payments on time, somebody else gonna get them. It's rent-a-center. He ain't give her no affection. He didn't even get up and platonically hug her. Wasn't impressed. Didn't give a damn. Not that he wasn't gracious. He was gracious. But when a woman do something like this, bitch, you stupid. So anyway, he says, you know what, but I'm going back. Thank you, but I'm going back to my bedroom. I'm going back to my suite. I ain't messing with you like that. You talk about heartbroken. You talk about beat down, busted, and damn disgusted. She didn't get anything out this deal that she wanted. Not one thing. But she's still holding out hope. She said, Soldier Boy said, we're going to be together every day for the next 2 weeks. Spending your American money. That's exactly what you're getting ready to do. In my opinion, somebody done told her wrong. But it's so, I got secondhand embarrassment because I have secondhand embarrassment because she's 50. She's 50 years old doing this bullshit. Dumbass so. Mm, 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 mm. The next couple I want to talk about is Gino and Jasmine. They are trying to make Jasmine the new Larissa. I am absolutely convinced that that's who they want her to be. If this couple is scripted, then this is a scripted, produced couple, in my opinion. Yup, you heard it here first. Yup, Auntie said it. They are trying to make her Larissa. This woman could not be this fucking rude. There's no way in the world that this woman is this rude. No way. We see Gino, he done went over there with her. We see the two of them go downstairs and they have dinner in the restaurant. They're having dinner and everything. And you know, he orders a fucking burger with American cheese on it and says that this is my first Panamanian meal. Bitch, I can't with Gino. I'm not gonna be able to do it. He's weird AF, and I cannot do it with him. The stuff that's going on with the phones and all of that, and her being extra and over jealous is some bull. I can see through. I can see clearly now. The bull is gone. It is produced. Don't buy into this bull story, because how in the world does a click flick like that? A click don't flick like that. It don't go from being dry to being wet. Okay? It just don't do it. Not a click in a view. Not a click in a view. She is sitting down at the restaurant with him. Her phone rings. He's like, who the hell is that on your phone? She wants to share with him what's on her phone. His phone ring is some bull crap. That phone stuff is some produced bull. So the waitress comes over and the waitress wants to close out the check. So he grabs the check. Of course, he a man, bitch, get the check and the tip. And so he wants to tip the waitress. She says, we don't tip over here. Bitch, we already poor. We can barely afford the meal that we're eating. And these bitches be wanting tips. Bitch, that's how they get their salary. They get their salary from the tips. What are you talking about? So that was bull too, in my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. But I thought that was bull too. It was just complete bull. I didn't believe none of it. Like none of it. So he says that, you know, paying a tip is a normal thing. You pay 15 to 20%. No, you pay 20%. Okay. If the service is not up to par for a 20% tip, then you make sure that you have a conversation with the manager to let them know why you're reducing the tip down to the minimum of the 15%. But a tip should be 20%, in my opinion, or more, actually. Okay. But anyway. So he says that you don't want to pay the tip, and she's like, you got something going on with the waitress. He's like, I don't have anything going on with the waitress. You know, we in America, this is what we do. We pay the tip, you know. She was like, you know what? Say what you want to say. I stopped listening to you 5 minutes ago. Bitch, it's only been a 2-minute conversation, a minute at best. So how the hell did you ignore him? Now, next thing you know, they're going up to the hotel suite. He's uncomfortable, his dog dude. And so, you know, she decides, I want my space. He's following her around this little small hotel room. And she's like, I want my space. She goes into the bathroom. I'm assuming she took a shower. She comes up and she's dressed like a porn star. Now, he said that he was excited about having, you know, making love with her and everything. And, you know, being with her, and but he doesn't know whether or not she's interested, right? Because at this point, you know, she's turned off by him and she's angry. So next thing you know, he's talking about these blue pills. He wants to take these blue pills. And I'm thinking, please let him get the blue pills. So he goes into the closet and he pulls out the charger. And I'm saying, please let him just, is he sneaking to get the blue pills? Because he can't, every time, she's like a haunted story, right? Like a haunted house, bitch. Every time you go around the corner, there's something new that's coming out, instead of what you doing? Where you at? What you got? You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. I mean, you can't do anything with it without this chick showing up. And I'm like, damn, she's scary than a mother. Okay. And so, he's in the closet, he gets his charger. He says, oh, you got a charger like mine. And she comes out and she's basically, in a little teddy with some cute little panties in it. And I was like, okay, she looks cute, her butt looks cute and all of that kind of stuff. But how did she flick from being a woman down at the restaurant and flick to being this woman right here, bitch? How did she do it? That's impossible. Women, y'all know when we get mad like that, we don't. Oh, it's so much I could say if I wasn't on YouTube. If I wasn't on YouTube. I wanted him to get to the pills because I'm afraid for him. I'm scared that it's just not going to work because he said he tried it out before, and I'm just afraid that it's not going to work for him. I'm frightened about what's going to happen to him. I want him to get that pill. I almost feel like the pill is a lifesaver for him. I feel like if he don't get that pill, he gonna get fucked up. Please, somebody get him the pill. Do y'all got any pills in the chat? Can we put some pills in the chat for him? I need some pills with him in the chat. Because, bitch, he didn't get the pills. He says, wow, when he sees her, right? So she tells him to get in the bed with her. He gets in the bed with his street clothes on. Why he got his street clothes on, I don't know. Thank you for the pills, because he needs them. He needs those. He gets in the oh my God, hi Danny. So he gets in the bed with her. She tells him take his shoes off, and he's got street clothes on. Honey, let me tell you, this was the most awkward scene I have seen, I think, in a long time. This mofo is kissing her, and I mean, he can't kiss worth a damn. It's almost like this box right here, sitting here and kissing me. Bitch, she said, do you like what you see? He said, yeah, I like it. She, them breast kiss was sitting up. Boo. He paid for them. They were sitting up. She says, well, show me. Honey, they get their arms was all jacked up and tied up and tangled up like this, right? She had to push his arm down like this. The mofo, bitch, I said, what was he doing? He's scared of her, and he know he don't have them blue pills. He know he got about a 50-50 chance. It's the pills for me. It's the pills for me. It's the pills for me. Can you make sure that he gets the pills for me? It's the pills for me. It's the pills for me. Bitch, he didn't get the pills. He was kissing her like this. I was done. She told him to take his hat off. He said, hell to the no. Y'all, I don't know what happened that night. I don't know what kind of witch she gonna be. She said that he's got to get accustomed to the bitch and the beast that's inside of her. And I'm telling you right now, honey, after she have the night with him, it's going to definitely be a show, different beast that's coming up out of her, because I'm going to tell you right now, this mofo was kissing her and trying to be passionate with her like this box. Do you understand what I'm saying? I just was like, he's dry as hell and in his eyes, and he was sitting up there looking like this. I said, what the is this real? Is this real? I said, this can't be real. This is some phony right here. This is phony. The next person I want to talk about is Mike and Ximena. Bitch, let me tell you something. I'm glad I can't see the time on this because I really don't want this to be over an hour. But honey, I could talk about Mike and Ximena for a whole 45 minutes. Mike's family and his daddy and his granddaddy is my heartbeat. I loved that just that they rooting for him despite knowing that he getting his ass used. He is getting used and he's going to be abused. I saw one of my good friends on I went and sat on her I went and sat on her Instagram. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't think of her name. But you know who I'm talking about. I sat with her on her Instagram and she was saying that we need to rescue Mike. I said, no, we don't need to rescue Mike because Mike is a grown ass man who didn't listen. Mike is a grown ass man who's made his decisions and we don't need to rescue Mike. Mike got to rescue Mike, God damn it. Mike got to rescue Mike. He's excited about going out there with Ximena. He's hoping that Ximena is who she says she is. Bitch, she don't. She ain't who she said she is because her apartment ain't what it is. We meet Ximena, honey. Ximena got 2 little kids, and Ximena is off the chain. Okay, so let me stay with him. So he's called his Uber. His Uber's about to get there, and his granddaddy tell him, "You give me a kiss. You ain't never too grown to not give me a kiss." I thought that was the sweetest thing. The sweetest thing. Hi, granddaddy. So anyway, Mike, gets into his Uber and he's going out there and he's like, if she's not who she says she is, I'm going to be brokenhearted. Mike gets to the airport and Ximena ain't nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Didn't even come greet him, meet him, or anything. But that bitch knew how to get to the jail and put her leg up in the air and get pregnant, though. Now, we meet Ximena, and Ximena got 2 little boys, okay? She got 1 little boy. She said that her and, the baby daddy was a one-night stand. I said, this is going downhill from here. Then Ximena tells us that the other baby daddy was a bad boy, I guess. He ended up going to jail, she said, trying to, be there for somebody else. So I guess maybe he's in jail for being an accessory to a crime, or maybe he did something to somebody, okay? So then Ximena says that she was going to, she really was in love with him. She was going to the jail to visit him, but she wanted to have another baby. So she said she put her leg up. She put the one leg up and put her booty on the floor. The one leg up, she put her booty on the floor. She put the one leg up and put the booty on the floor. She said by the second time, honey, she was pregnant. She said them legs was up in the air, honey. They was singing the Star Spangled Banner. They was waving a flag and some more stuff, honey. But she said she made sure that she got pregnant, honey. And after that, I'm sure that Ximena is still in love with him. Ximena said, honey, she done been with drug dealers. She done been with the trash man. Ximena done been with just everybody that... Honey, Ximena done been with everybody, but she said that Mike is her ticket. He's her ticket to ride. Okay. She showed us her apartment. She said, this is the couch he brought me, girl. This is the sofa he brought me. This is the washer and dry, bitch. This is the refrigerator that he brought me. This is the dining room table and everything. She said, this is the coffee maker. Honey, this is the food processor, bitch. This is the panini press. Bitch, this is my I said, God damn, what didn't Mike done brought everything up in it? And she said the mofo pay her bills, pays her rent, and feeds her. Ximena ain't doing nothing but nails. Okay. She said that, doing the that's her passion, and Because of COVID, she's not able to work. And she said, if I didn't have Mike, bitch, I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't have nothing. She said, I want to go to America. I want to be in America. Point blank, period. He is her ticket to a better life. She says she wants a better life for her family, for her kids, and Mike is her ticket. And guess what? You cannot be fucking mad at Ximena until she do something real jacked up or she cheating on him. She being who she is. He already know who she is. He brought this. So we cannot, y'all. We gotta reserve being mad at Ximena right now, because right now Ximena coming out with the truth. It is what it is up in this. He already know. He going over there with gifts for the kids. We can't be mad at Ximena, because the first time you asked me for a month refrigerator, bitch, I know who you are. You a GE, a LG, a bitch. We cannot be mad at Ximena because she putting it out there, and guess what he doing? We can't be mad at her. Now, I know people want to rescue him, but I'm going to tell you right now, as far as I've seen, she been putting it out there for his ass. And he sat up there and brought all this stuff, because this is the first time he's ever felt love. So, but guess what? She's a rent-a-center too. Because soon as she get over here and get her stuff together, she going to be gone too. She's a renter-center. He done brought all this stuff for her. Her father is talking about, I want to make sure he the right man. No, it's your daughter the right woman. But we can't be mad at Ximena because she putting it out there. He know what it is. And you know what, for him, he probably feel like I finally got somebody, and this is my pleasure to do this for you. Bitch, let somebody come in here and want to replace all my GE appliances. Come on in. Beep, beep, back the truck up to the garage. Beep, beep, beep. Make sure you hold that door open. Does it fit? Did we measure it correctly? Bitch, replace all of it. All of it. And you can't be fucking mad at me because he wants to do it for me. I'm a reserve and see how she act now. I'm a reserve and see how she act. But he know what it is. He knows what it is. So ain't no need of us getting mad about the books. Ain't no need for us getting mad about the books. Okay. Ella and Johnny. Now, I made a comment out there on my post and said, my 600-pound life. My 600-pound life. What did I say? I said, my 600-pound life meets 90-Day Fiance, TLC Gold. And people came out there and said, Auntie got an inner tube. This one lady said, I got a tie around my stomach. Boo, I'm so proud of my damn tire. I'm proud of who I am. I have lost well over 80 pounds. And when I get that joint sliced up, cut up, tied up, and tangled up, bitch, don't say nothing. I'm secure in who I am. And I can talk about anybody I want to, because I don't have to be perfect, bitch. I ain't got to be perfect. I ain't got to be perfect. But are you perfect? And when I said something about her, I wasn't talking about her weight. I was talking about her sad ass story, like they do on 600-Pound Life. The bitch sound like she was interviewing for a position or a role with Dr. Now. Fuck you. We didn't ask her all of that about her weight. We want to know who she is. But she came out there with the damn 600-pound life. Hi, my name is Ella. I'm 29 years old. I'm from Idaho's Fall, Idaho. And then the music started playing. All my life, I I didn't think anything was wrong with me, but everybody else did, and they treated me different. And all my life I've been fat, and I'm into Asian men and all this, but I've been fat and nobody accepted me. And everything her ass said in the whole entire time that we met her was about her fucking weight. And then you got the nerve to get mad at me because I'm going to come out here and say what she said. We didn't ask her to go into all of that my 600-pound life bull. That I was looking for Dr. Now to come up on the screen and look through her house. I was waiting for Dr. Now to come into the room. I was waiting for her to back that thing up. I was waiting for her to go, the big girl, won't you back that thing up? You big girl, won't you back that thing up? Back that thing up. She did that. I hate when people come out here and they got their little stuff that they dealing with and all of that kind of stuff. And then, all of a sudden they don't want you to talk about. I'm going to do what I want to do out here on this my channel. And because my nieces was fussing back and forth when I took the post down, because I don't want nobody to feel like they got to go out in the windmill in them streets for me. I appreciate it, but I don't want y'all windmilling for me. I want y'all to come over here and enjoy this channel. And let me tell you something. The one girl was talking about something, I used to like you. Bitch, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I did. I said, okay, I got something for her ass. Let me hire her from the channel. Let me delete this bitch. I went out there and took a screenshot of my subscribers, right? Screenshot. Because you were talking big trash. Oh, I'm unsubscribed. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Guess what? When I deleted you and your little friend that was sitting out there with you, subscriber count didn't even change. Use a troll, bitch. Go troll somewhere else. Don't troll over here. Because I got a lot of that's going on. And I will come out here and personally cuss you out. This girl, Ella, came out here and introduced herself as a fat girl who has low self-esteem because of how she was treated in school. And every man that she dated, including the last man that she fell in love with, she said that he did not want to be romantically involved with her because of her fucking weight. So if she makes weight an issue, what do you think I'm going to report on? What she said out her mouth. That's what she said out of her mouth. So I'm not supposed to talk about weight when that's all she talked about? She talked about when she was talking about being with the man, she talked about lifting up her big old breasts. Her big old huge breasts. But I ain't supposed to say nothing. What I'm supposed to say? You tell me what I'm supposed to say. Everything she said was about her weight. She even got mad at her girlfriend. She goes out to a restaurant, and because her girlfriend married an Asian man, she said, bitch, I'm into Asian men. Not you. How you get one? I'm into Asian men. The friend said, I liked him. I saw him. I liked him. I got him. I ain't got to do cosplay and be standing out outside, stabbing the out of a dummy. This is a fetish, in my opinion. She come out the house is painted purple. She comes outside on her front and side lawn, all in front of neighbors with a sword. Give me the diamonds. I said, the going on here? What is going on here? She has a fetish. It was so many people who hit me up in my DMs that was offended by Ella's fat ass. They was offended. I ain't offended by her because I just think she's stupid. But people were offended about what she said about the Asian community using Asian and Chinese and this and that. And, some people felt like she misappropriated it. She was, People was pissed. And you mad and gonna tell me I got a tire around my waist? I damn sure do, because I've lost so much weight, honey, that I got hanging skin, and I am so proud. I got arms, and my arms got the jigglies and everything, honey. I can play the mean tambourine with these, and I'm proud as I don't know what. I got skin hanging damn near everywhere, and I'm proud of the. And if you don't like it, you can kiss all my skin. Matter of fact, you can suck it all off for me, bitch. Just pop my own bra. I ain't halfway where I used to be. I done lost a whole damn person. And you think you saying I got a tie around my waist is going to affect me? Bitch, fuck you. Can talk about what I want to talk about. How I want to talk about it. She came out there with this sad ass sob story. And then she's sitting down with her mother. She lives on a ranch with her mom. And her mom says she done been, in a whole bunch of, messy relationships and stuff like that. This girl that had her heart broken before. She was in love with some other man, like I said. And she said that the mofo, when he met, he wouldn't even touch her because of her weight. And it may not have nothing to do with her weight, but because she has very low self-esteem by her own admission. She has low self-esteem. She's sitting over there talking about this mofo gonna come over there and help her lose weight. Bitch, you could do that on your own. You don't need no fucking man to eat a salad. You don't need no daggone man to reduce your caloric intake. What the fuck you need him to come all the way from where he live at to put you on a diet plan? Since when? You making excuses. You do not need no daggone man. He's going to come over here. He's going to cook for me. Bitch, tell him send you the recipe ahead of time so you can go ahead and try it out your damn self. Gonna sit up here and come at me, trying to come at me because you fat. Fuck you. We all got our stuff that we dealing with out this month. And she got hers too. And Ella could have did a better job of introducing herself. But I tell you what, if she talk about being fat next week, I'm going to talk about being fat. Because that's what she gave us to deal with. That's what we know her as. She was up on the ranch and all of that, and she was riding on a horse, and some people told her that the horse turned into a camel because she had so much weight on it that it put a hump on a horse, and the bitch turned into a camel out that month. But see, I ain't say that. I didn't say that. Somebody else said that. They said, Auntie, did you see the hump in the horse? That the horse ended up having a camelback. I didn't say that. She did it. She made this about weight. I was talking about her story. My 600-pound life meets 90-day fiance. Don't you know that TLC is the same people that produced my 600-pound life? Get a life. This man, in my opinion, she said that this is the only man that act like he cared about her. Well, it seemed like the other one cared about her too, didn't he? Until he saw her. She said that she's sitting up there. The girl got low self-esteem, but yet and still she having phone sex. Riddle me that. She's doing videos and Skype conversations with a mofo with her leg, and her breast is hanging out like she breastfeeding somebody. This is what she's doing. As she's talking about Johnny. And Johnny over there telling her mother she's fat. She's too fat and she eats desserts. Like all Americans. I was offended, Johnny. All Americans are not fat. And we all don't eat dessert. I mean, I do. I do. I don't have a problem with it. But this girl has a fetish for all things Asian. She wants to be like that. That's on her. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. So don't come and attack Auntie, because I'm going to tell you, I will blast you. And you lucky I'm not blasting you, but I will blast you out here. So don't troll me. And I trolled you before my moderator saw it, because they would have snatched your wig. Her mother is standing out there trying to tell her about this man. And she, instead of her listening to her mother, she's crying. I know you're going to be here. If something happened. Her mother is just looking at her like this is the same story over and over and over again. The same story. She wasn't popular in school. It's the same thing. It's Mike's story too. This is Mike's story. But we don't see Michael here crying, talk about, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to read her like I do everybody else. I don't have no cotton freaking, I'm a fair reader. I read everybody. I don't give a damn. And you can attack me. You can attack how I look. You can attack my tie around my stomach. You can talk about it all day long. And if you don't like it, send me $6,000 so I can get the tummy tuck. Fuck what you heard. I will take a donation. You can cash at me. You can send me the money and I'll get it done earlier, honey. I'll go to Sonabella a little earlier. Bitch. Cheers. So the next person that I want to talk about is Memphis and Hamza. Memphis. Oh, Memphis. Memphis. Memphis is what do they call those people? Delusional. Memphis is on her way to meet Hamza in Tunisia. But she didn't watch Danielle's and Muhammad's story. Why don't these people go back and watch these old stories? So she's the new Danielle. So she's going over here to meet Hamza. She finally admits that she has low self-esteem. She's been in 20 different foster care homes. She wants love and acceptance. She has 2 children that she is bringing into this relationship with her Hamza. She says she wants a man who can be a good be a good daddy to her kids. He ain't even this bitch is a baby. We meet Hamza's family. Oh my God. We meet Hamza's family. Hamza's laying in the bed. His mother do everything for him but to eat and chew his food. If she could put his food in a food processor and make baby food out of that bitch, she would. The mama wakes him up in the morning. She makes his bed. She makes all of his food. She washes his clothes. She cleans his ass. His mother does everything for him. He don't work. He said his mama, who, was divorced, got divorced from the father, and she has not been accepted in the community, and that, she basically, is nothing. It's hard for her to get work. And this lazy will not go out and help his mother. His mother is doing everything. He said his mother won't even let him make his bed. But he know his mother got a bad name in the street. And he won't get up and go nowhere. And she thinking that she bringing a mofo in her house. He done already told his mother, she said she gonna take care of me. Hamza is at the cotton freaking gym with his boyfriend, right? His friend. He ain't gay. He's at the gym with his friend. And the friend is they kikiing and con about him going to the United States, bitch. His friend said, dude, she got a sister. Because I want to come to the United States with you. He's all in it, honey, for the United States green card. I want to be in America. I want to be in America. I want to be in America. This, it got, I see clouds of blue. He might as well just go ahead on. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? He may not know English, but I bet you, bitch, he know the Star Spangled Banner. This mofo already got himself walking in New York, honey, at Times Square looking around, bitch. He done already got himself in America, and she talking about she bringing a man in up in her household who gonna take care of her kids. He don't have a job, don't want no job, don't need no job. His mama taking care of him. How is she doing it? His mother's story was so sad. Because her whole life is attached to her marriage and what happened in her marriage. And she thinking that this mofo like her. She comes over, she's in the bathroom. Crink, I gotta just put some wet on here. Scrunch, 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 scrunch. I don't know if he's gonna like me. Another one, low self-esteem. I don't know if he's gonna like me or not. Let me freshen up my list. She comes out of the thing. She don't know whether or not he gonna like her because of her size and all of that. The mother says she dressed her like a hoe. The mother said that when I see her with the little short skirts on and stuff, I be like, why these American women, got these hoe-out outfits on? I mean, she could wear something, her breasts is all out and all of this kind of, because people think that that's the image you got to have on Instagram. They think that that's, you got to have a big fat ass. You got to have a perfect waist. And if you don't have a perfect waist, bitch, you better show everybody that you got a waist trainer on. You got to have your boobs lift up. You got to have your, come on. And she falls into all of that. Hold on, let me make sure you get the angles right. That's what we do. I don't have to do it. The mother said she looked like a hoe. He said, well, Mom, can she sleep in the room with the mother? Said, fuck no, she can't sleep in the room. Hell no, she can't sleep in the room with you. You know that. But he done already told her. He done already lied to Memphis and told Memphis, you can stay in the room with me. He said, the mother was like, you're not having premarital sex up underneath my roof. He said, premarital sex is normal. Not for your mama. He told my mama, things have changed. Not for your mama. They're already talking about it in the street because she got a divorce. And now they're going to be talking about it because she got some American woman sleeping up in her home. He don't give a damn about his mama, in my opinion. Because he not getting out there as a man and working. What money do he have to go to the gym and be flexing at the gym? Bitch, where's your job? Where's your sense of duty and responsibility to your mother? I don't like him at all. It ain't nothing about him I like. And I'm going to tell you right now, honey, all she's doing over there is going to pick up an adoption. Because this ain't got nothing to offer her. And he ain't going to do nothing but, oh my goodness. And Memphis think she got the dream man. He calls me in the morning and he checks on me and everything because he ain't got no job. He calls me in the evening and he makes make sure that I'm okay. And he gives me a because he don't want no job. He looking for that red, white, and blue. And he had the nerve to be laughing and giggling and kikiing about it. How do you feel now, Memphis? Is that okay, Memphis? Because I'm sure you're seeing the shows when we see the show. How you feeling now, Memphis? Memphis, how all that working out? And you bringing them up in the house. Do you got them calling you? You got your kids calling them daddy already? Shh, dumb. Who I ain't get? Dumbass. Caleb and Alina. This is another couple that people was tripping off of. You got to be able to look past these people and see the book that's going on with them. Alina got low self-esteem like a and it don't make a difference what Caleb said because Caleb didn't kiss her, hug her, or nothing like that. Everybody feeling sorry for her. Alina made a decision that she was going to leave her friend, tell her friend to take her to the airport and drop her the fuck off, even though she know that he's never been with somebody like her. He's never been with someone who was in a wheelchair. That's the reason why her parents told her friend to bring his ass over there. You might have to sit up. But she decides that I want to be sexy-ata with my pink satin shirt on, and I want to have it dripping off the shoulders. So I want you to go back. Now here Caleb is and flew how many hours? 20 some hours to get to her from here to Turkey. And she don't expect him to be jet lagged just a little bit. She want him to come in there and devour her at the airport? Alina. He been on the flight all damn day. She grabbed Diva said, she grabs it on anything she be Let me tell you something. This damn Alina is sitting at the airport. Her friend had left. Caleb is walking and she know he got luggage. He comes out and he greets her. She's sitting up there flirting because little Alina, I hate to say it, is hot between the legs, boo. She no different from nobody else. Alina want that. Alina is flirting and doing all kinds of, hi, oh God, you so handsome. Take your mask off. Take your mask off. So he took it off. She was like, oh. When he hugged her, he said, take yours off. I'm scared. I'm scared. So she takes it off and everything. He said, oh, you pretty. She's like, give pose, bitch, vogue, bitch, bitch, what? Vogue. Ow. He hugs her and everything, she like, giving me something. Bitch, I said, Alina, hop between the legs, honey. She said, I done waited 13 long, and I want me some of that. I want me some, Caleb. So, so, so Caleb said, you know what, let me get out of eye with you. So, he gets down, he crouches down. I thought that was sweet. So the producers, of course, asked, so how is it? He was like, she's beautiful. She's nice looking and everything. And, but you're a little shorter, smaller than I thought you were going to be. She said, does that make you uncomfortable? He said, I'm not uncomfortable. It's just different. And it is different. And it's okay for it to be different, y'all. It's okay for him to have to make an adjustment. Because most of the time when he sees her, he's probably seeing her from the waist up. It's okay for her to be different. And it's okay for him to make an adjustment. It's okay. Calm the fuck down. Calm down. We gotta calm down on these people. Look, TLC gave us this. These people signed up for the show. They signed up. Why are we mad? Ain't nobody have a problem with talking about Colty. But we mad. Why? Because Alina got insecurities. Alina is questioning whether or not he like her because he didn't slob her down. Alina is questioning whether or not she's beautiful. Caleb takes all the stuff. They go out, he's trying to wheel her his luggage. He's been flying for over 20 some hours. He's swinging her ass around and all of that kind of stuff. And now she says, you know what? This wasn't the best first impression. I should have did as I told my parents that I was going to do. And I should have had my friend with me. Because I didn't even consider that he's been flying all this time and he's got luggage and he's never had a person in a wheelchair. He's never had that. That's an adjustment. So they go out to the van and everything. He's got to lug everything in. He picks her up and he puts her in the van. And then she's in the van and she looked like she could eat Caleb up. I don't bite, bitch. I saw it. I said, she looked like she about to eat him up. So, Caleb chilling and everything, jet lagged and all of that kind of stuff. And, she's like, he didn't even greet me the way I thought he should greet me. Do he like me? That's your insecurities, boo. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Again, leading. She's leading with what she deems as being different. And so when you lead with that, then people going to treat you with what you lead with. I've reached out to some of my friends. And I asked them, I said, well, can I say this or can I say this? They said, fuck them people. It's the M word that I can't say. But they know that I love them. I love their community. I don't even have to do that because that's just like, saying, oh, I got a black friend. Alina is a person at the end of the day. And she gonna get roasted out this month, just like all the rest of her, if she does something that's roastable. Now, last week, she was up in a hotel room. She let her little friend stay in the bed. She didn't even consider him. If he had a room, she could have stayed in that bed. But instead, she brings him in Caleb's bed. So Caleb, they get to the hotel and everything. And she tells, they get to the hotel and they get out. And he says, what can you carry? What can you carry? She said, my pocketbook. He wasn't thinking. Did it come off as rude? Yes. If you want to see negative in him. He said that he got to make an adjustment. He feels overwhelmed. She looks totally different from what he had imagined. And so he has a big adjustment that he has to make because she's smaller than what he thought. She wants more out of Caleb than what Caleb is willing to give her right now. They've been knowing each other, and she a jealous, insecure ass little woman. Fuck what y'all heard. She expected more from him. And if it was a man, if the sexes was reversed, you'd be like, golly, that man all up on her. She wanted more from Caleb than Caleb wanted. So they go to the hotel. He finds out that he made a oops, that he did not consider, whether or not the hotel had an elevator and all of that kind of stuff for her, because he's never had to think that way. But she does. So why didn't she check the hotel prior to and say, you know what, Caleb, we can't stay here because it doesn't have any accommodations for me. See, she got to take responsibility for her stuff too. And don't seem like she taking no responsibility. To me, she putting all this on Caleb. And so Caleb, he realizes, okay, I made a mistake. I did not look at the accommodations. I never even thought that I would have to deal with that. I never even thought about that because that's not part of my life. So they get in the hotel and everything. She's got a stool by the door. He said, why is this? She said, I had to climb up on the bed. So he put her up on the bed and everything. He's been picking her up. He hasn't oohed her. He hasn't said ew. He hasn't said I'm not attracted to her. He hasn't said any of that. The only thing he said was it is different. And that's fair. He has not made a derogatory comment about her, nothing. And people attacking him for the fuck what? For what? Wait till Ximena see Mike. Wait till Johnny see Ella. Wait till Ella see Johnny. Wait till Mike see Ximena. Come on, y'all. So, they talking and everything, and she's talking about being close, and stuff like that. And he said, I cuddled it. So she tells him about the dude being in the bed. So he says, well, did you cuddle with him? And she was like, no, we don't cuddle. He said, we do in America. And we do, bitch. We do. So she shows her how he cuddles. She said, well, do you make love to him too? Do you do this to him too? Do you rub up on him? Do you kiss him? He said, no. Insecurity. She said, we don't cuddle. And then you know what she said? Americans are weird. Americans do crazy stuff or something like that. How you gonna brush all of us with the same brush, Alina? How you gonna say Americans do weird or Americans are weird? That's brushing everybody with the same brush. How can you stereotype all Americans as being weird? That wasn't fair. And I was offended by the comment. Oh, yes, I was. Because you cannot brush all of us with the same stroke. What do you mean we do things weird or we're weird? Because he cuddles with his friends? But see, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that. But Auntie is. And Auntie ain't gonna shy away from it. And Auntie ain't gonna be scared to do it either. She was dead ass wrong with her insecure little ass. Hot in the tail. And because he ain't all on her and rubbing her down and kissing and all of that kind of stuff, she's insecure. And now everybody feels for Alina because Alina is insecure. If he's not attracted to her, bitch, he's not attracted to her. But he hasn't even said that. She said, when we're friends, he said, I didn't come all the way over here because we were friends. I don't like Alina. I said that the first goddamn episode that I met Alina. I do not like Alina. She's rude and she is entitled. And it don't work like that with another human being. And you can't make that human being feel like an ass because they're not doing things that you want them to do, Alina. He is tired. He's jet lagged. And then she goes and tell her boyfriend, we see in the next episode, she went and told the friend and he confronted her at the table with his rude ass self. She was looking for more from him. Didn't articulate that. Tell him, can I get a hug? Can I get a hug? But you value, you're looking at and saying, if I don't get that intimacy at the beginning, then he don't like me and I got to question everything about him. Sit back with your hot ass self. She's sitting on the bed all in his eyes. And He said, you know what, I'm tired. I'm going to go ahead on the wash up. You let your friend sleep up in the bed. You didn't even consider me. You know, the least you could have did was call room service and had them come and change the bed. Because don't nobody want to be laying behind don't no grown man want to be laying behind no other grown man. They don't want to do it. She's entitled. And Caleb's going to be miserable because he's going to be judged by the fans who has empathy and sympathy for her. And we all do. But I tell you what, we're going to have to call it the way we see it. And that's what I'm doing. They have put some different people in front of us this year. They didn't hit us with the whip bam alakazam, bitch. And we're going to have to ride this out as a family. All of y'all not going to like what I say. It's okay. It's okay if you don't like what I say. It's okay if you disagree. We still a family out here, whether we agree or not. Just don't be disrespectful. You could disagree all you want to. Just don't be disrespectful and let me catch you. We do this for the enjoyment of this show. And yes, we got some people, they're a little damn different. But they still human beings at the end of the day. And we're going to try to have as much humanity as we can. But when you come in here with your preconceived notions and you come, I'm warning Auntie to not talk about certain things because they're controversial to you. You got to consider that I've been roasting and dragging and gagging these people for years. So don't bring your personal stuff to the table because this ain't personal. It's not personal. Like E.J. Blakely said, you will get trained. I love you all so much. I hope I did not miss anybody. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thank you so much to my moderators who always keep the chat nice and safe for everybody to enjoy themselves. Love you all to pieces. Bye-bye, y'all.